Hello, and welcome to another episode of the 100,000 Reasons for Gratitude. Please join me as we look at life through a lens of happiness. In today's episode, I'd like us to talk about I am grateful for the joy in my answered prayers. Most times, I've realized that we do ask for something. You could either have manifested it or you could have asked as a form of prayer. And when it's answered, we don't get time to sit in that answered prayer or manifestation. We do not take time to live in the joy of it, swim in that beautiful moment that you asked for. Most times it's more like, thank you, next. You go on to another one. You get that one, thank you, next. It's just constant search for the next and the next and the next. Another occurrence is you tend to have it. You have received your answered prayer, but then you start looking for faults within it. I will say you start looking because it is not part of the divine. I feel that our role is to be joyous in everything, just as everything else is filled with joy, beauty, and magic. The example is nature, which I did in a few episodes before this one. And we were able to look at how nature just is and the beauty and the joy that always thrives in it. If we are able to do that sitting, and what you do in that answered prayer, that manifestation that you have finally had, and you delve in it with so much pure joy, I believe that's the best thing that can happen. Most times we do get it and we do end up looking for faults. And the faults will end up being something like it's no longer as satisfying as it used to be, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I asked for this, but I don't get why it's like this. I feel that's the problem. The constant picking or looking for the negative because it does not exist there. What you did when you were praying, when you were manifesting, I feel it was you asked the universe, I would like X. The perception you have of X is based on your humanness. However, we are dealing with the divine. The divine is endless. The divine is vast. The divine is pure. The divine is love. The divine is magnificent. So what the divine will do will take this X thing that you imagined in your humanness and make it so beautifully divine and give it back to you. That now becomes your answered prayer. That becomes your manifestation. Now, at what point in this beautiful, vast, magical, divine gift do we start finding faults? We do tend to let the human interfere. And I feel that's the problem now. What if every single answered prayer, every single manifested item, experience, person that is there is the best thing, the beautifulest, the most spectacular, thing in your existence. What if we took that perspective? Instead of finding fault, instead of wanting the next big thing, then, or saying you didn't want it like that. The beauty of a loving, having the joy in that spectacular prayers, the spectacular experience that you've asked for, brings more, because what it shows is you're able to receive and you have love in you. You have so much joy and love in you. Today's episode is more of a personal challenge I'd give. You could do it either today or just in the course of the week. Look at all that you have, every single thing that you have. That was an answered prayer. That was a manifested divine gift to you. You're living in it. You prayed for it once. You asked for it. You received it. The receiving has to have joy. We are not supposed to allow the human consciousness to taint it. It's supposed to be as pure as it was received from the divine. And in that purity, I feel comes the joy and the love of knowing that you are always favored, you're always loved, you're always gifted. Because that's who you are at the core. That's how much God loves you. Thank you. See you in the next episode.